Hello, my name's Hannah and this is the new ICR building. Today I'm going to be showing you around. Come on in. Okay, so this is our reception where people sign in, and over there is our studio, but we'll come back to that in a minute. For now I want to show you around this area. This is where I sit, and what my job is to do is to research the events around Ipswich, and then I type it up on Word. This is Studio B. It's just basically a backup for if Studio A is stopped working. This is Gary, our studio manager, and he's going to be telling you more about what we do.
I'm responsible for the day-to-day running of the studio, the health and safety of the studio, the broadcast material of the studio. Although we're a community radio station, we're also, on a national level, we have rules and regulations to comply with by Ofcom, the government. So I'm not only am I responsible for the music, the overall policy of our broadcasting, I'm also responsible for the legal aspects of it. What we do has to be legal, has to be right to the best of our knowledge, i.e. we have to research things and we have to know what we're talking about. It's also our ethos as a community radio station that we represent the whole of Ipswich and not just the white middle class, two-car owning, two-house. You know, we within Ipswich and the surrounding area, we have quite a diverse community. We have everyone, you know, there's a huge South African, and African, Nigerian populace. There's a lot of Portuguese, Polish, Russian, Chinese. I mean, we're quite a diverse community in Ipswich. You know, people, if you think of East Anglia, you normally would think of, you know, prosperous white middle class people, or a nice place to go on holiday and what have you. But of course, people got to live and work here and whatever. So we try and represent everything that people do within a local community and each community within that community. And it is diverse, as you know. I mean, over here we've got Henna, who's, I think you're from, your parents from Pakistan, did you say? Bangladesh, yeah. Touch here, just an example, it's South African. We've got American music in the background. You know, I'm English. Two lads next door, I think are actually from East Anglia. So, you know, and that's just an everyday sample. You could come here any day and you'd find the same thing. So that's what we do, really. I also teach. We have a lot of students here. We have some from people just interested in being part of a community and a community radio, or we have people, you know, from the postgraduates, really. So we have a mixture of people, really. So my job really is, we have 80 presenters, maybe 100 presenters. So I'm responsible for 100 presenters, half a dozen students, half a dozen postgraduate students. Gosh, you know, I'm always busy basically, so, and that's about it really. Yeah. So it is busy, but it's also a pleasure, you know, it's funny, we have quite a laugh here. So, but the great thing about the radio as an individual is there is never yesterday. I'm always thinking about tomorrow. It's like painting the, you know, it's like shoveling sand in a desert. There's always more to do, because Monday, Tuesday, I'm thinking about tonight, tomorrow, next week, and halfway through next week, by Wednesday, I'm thinking of Friday, Saturday, by the weekend. You know, it's just 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
I'm Freddie.
I'm Mark, and we do a gaming show, or the Gamers Show, on ICR FM on Saturdays, 2 till 3. We talk about games, like
video games, all platforms. That's it, and we enjoy doing it. We've been doing it for the past 3 years.
3 years, something like
that. We have,
so.
and we love coming to ICR to do it. So I think the best thing to do is check out the website, www.icrfm.co.uk. It's good stuff.
The Martin and Lewis Rock Show, run every Saturday from 12 till 2, and we play rock, metal, basically any guitar-based music, like you can probably hear in the background.
Yeah. We've been doing this for about 8 years now, I think.
Yeah, about 8 years. Not all at once. We stopped.
Break
yeah, so we get bands in locally Local bands we plan to interview and do phone interviews with more established, bigger bands from all around the country.
Shout out to Street Corner TV.
Street Corner TV.
Yep, Street Corner TV.